think they got to be more concerned about their own individual gameplay, because I mean, Matthew is spot on. This is not, does not look like the Vitality that is the best team in the world. And they've got a big task against them here. And meanwhile, on the other side, we saw Glaive's tweet. Their kind of Cinderella run back at Katowice was super impressive, but Glaive even kind of admitting we don't have that, we're not hitting that same level at the moment. We're struggling to find that same peak that we had just last week.
Ah, well, Glaive is out of the round already, just like that. Kylar following up into the B play. Mezzi taken out on the B bomb site. Big talking point coming into this matchup is how is Mezzi going to play? That was a problem the last time we seen Vertigo come out 17 days ago with Ents versus Vitality. Bomb is down, time is ticking, and Vitality still have 4 players up, but they need some kills quickly, and it's ZYWOO to deliver them. 3 headshots makes it look way too easy until Kylar steps up and pulls those back, but there's just too many Vitality players to withstand, and the retake is there because of ZYWOO. By Boomage. You look at the open conversation on the other side of things, and it was Pimp that brought up the point of Hades kind of being removed from Ents originally because he never really showed up in the big games. He would go missing. And that was a problem. So they went for a mentally stronger, more confident Opera and Sampius. But you have to remember, Hades is a young player, and he had his time in 9, and it feels like he has sort of gained confidence. And even in Katowice during the playoffs, he was their top performer, really looking very strong.
Yeah, the growth of Hades in between his 2 different stints in Ents has been very impressive, and he's come back onto this team, and he seems to be a pretty reliable force now, where maybe in the past he wasn't. He's had to go through a lot of growing pains and suffered a lot of tough losses to get there. But he is certainly a dangerous element, and he's one of the big reasons. If you go back to last week, just 2 weeks ago at Katowice, he was dropping 20-some frags on this team on Nuke against Vitality to bring him over the line. So that's going to be a player we look to in this series for Ents to really step up and provide impact when they're perhaps missing it. Good kills from ZYWOO, and this round's all done.
ZYWOO's had one hell of a start, 8-1. Dihart trying to be disruptive as usual. He's up through short. He's just waiting for an overextension from Vitality. He's seen Flames get aggressive a couple of times, and they're really hoping that that move comes in again and you can punish it and maybe create an opening for Ents to try and sprint in for a bomb plant. But Vitality have a great read of what they're up against here, and they're sitting passively. They're not giving any fights down ramp. They know they can just sit behind the inevitable smoke execute. They can play a retake. They can be comfortable with his style. Smokes are up. Apex is behind them. Grenade goes into default. He'll drop further back, knowing he's got rotation of his teammates coming in shortly, and he'll try and delay that bomb plant as long as possible. But look at Kylar. He slipped by. He's got pretty close here to Apex, and that decoy is going to work out for 1. Nearly a second on ZYWOO. He tries to stay composed, and he does, but ZYWOO still hits the shot to the chest. Bomb is down for Ents. Now a 3v4.
Yeah, might have needed that kill onto ZYWOO. Good nade, but with the AWP, he can stay passive while the rest of the rifles move forward. So the low HP on ZYWOO isn't the biggest deal in the world.
Goofy's got a good angle. It can be unpredictable, it can be difficult to deal with, and that's exactly what Goofy was banking on. A double on the Tech 9, and now the low HP of ZYWOO is a big issue, and Dihart takes him down on the Tech. This round could give them the opportunity to tie things up right away here, Dihart. Oh, big shot. Flames knocked out instantly, and Dihart spotted a few extra players running with him.
That was so casual.
Yeah.
That was so casual. Get out of my face.
Apex considering a boost. There we go, Apex. The knees getting a little bit sore in his old age. Eventually makes that jump up.
He does have smoke Molotov.
Flash play here for D-Hop. Apex is going to have the flash right in his face. He has to jump off. Fortunately for him, he had ZYWOO to protect him.
That's a tough anti-flash position. Really good shot from ZYWOO.
ZYWOO upgrades. Glock to P2000.
Seems like a downgrade to me.
Yeah, you could argue either way. Let's see what ZYWOO can do with that P2000. It could unravel this round for Rents. They started it with the advantage thanks to D-Ha. ZYWOO was the pistol god at the start of this map. Apex goes in, just one. Kyler and Goofy staying in this fight for Rents. In fact, they kept him ahead in the fight. Mezzy trying to duel out with the bomb site defense and not really coming out on top until that peek from Glaive overextends. Now ZYWOO activates, clean headshot on the P2K, and it's just Kyler left. The pole stands alone, and Mezzy, what a shot! Rips him off a headshot.
Utility exchange. Middle's got some space to it that Vitality like. Defensive smoke so they can cross over.
Oh, Apex
not going to clear straight down.
Diaz blind.
He's blind forever.
Bowls him over. Two from Diaz D. But Spinks is right back once again, pulling this back for Vitality. Goofy stands tall enough, and now it's just ZYWOO. When I say just, it is the greatest player in the world in the clutch against Goofy and Glaive. And he's got the AK-47. He's got weapon superiority. And all the time and health to play with. Sees the first victim. That's towards construction. ZYWOO will not reveal his position just yet. Keep them guessing. Somehow gets past again. There's the first fight. Knows where that second player is. He's gonna Molotov Glaive off of construction. The MP9 drops down into the fight. And ZYWOO will lose it to Glaive. The MP9 up against the rifle. Vitality have to stay composed. They know if they win this, it puts them in such a good spot for the rest of this map. It'll be 10 rounds. They don't know they're up against the 4-spy yet. But they can hazard a guess.
Oh, yeah, they are assuming it's a 4-spy. You don't know, but you're playing like it is.
Yeah. Apex through short. Flames is with him. That Molotov is going to try and disrupt some of these CT players, forces them into an aggressive fight. And that initial chaos could have ended up looking quite pretty for Rents, but instead it is 3 kills for Vitality.
It's not a bad pounce, not a bad timing to spring that trap. Just the kill's not going their direction. Good heads-up play, and again, that's Vitality being very focused on the fact that they know it's going to be a 4-spy. They know there's going to be danger.
A lot of damage done. Apex and Spinks are on 21 health. That MP9 can rattle off a couple. Maybe it can take those players down. Kylo is pushed all the way down B, so he has a fast rotation. And Glaive is getting hungry for information, so he makes a play. He makes an aggressive maneuver towards top ramp. Hasn't rounded the corner yet, and if he does, he's up against ZYWOO. A player with health, ready to fight. It's going to be tough to take down the AK here. Glaive is hoping they round the corner, they come to him, and ZYWOO edges his way around, spots out enough of Glaive to take him off the server. And Kylo's just too far removed to do anything about this, so Vitality will be on 10 rounds. They will break the money events. And now they're in control of Vertigo. So D-Ha's the man to pick it up.
Yeah, well, I think Glaive would have liked to have had an extra weapon of some kind passed over by Kyler.
Oh,
I think they spotted him as well, spamming down the position. Maybe just a guess.
Yeah, well, Kylar sticking around inside the smoke, trying to be a little crazy with it. Oh, will he be able to get out of his... no, he won't. The aggression does not really pay off. He gets one kill and traded effectively by Vitality.
And Goofy never expects that fight because he's still got Kyler down there. He expects Kyler to be able to stop that kind of a play. And look at the weakness in the defense this has caused that ZYWOO's currently taking advantage of. Everyone shifts over towards middle on the B bomb site. They know they force rotations by getting 2 kills there, and ZYWOO's just like, I'm going to trot into the A bomb site.
Oh, big headshot. Hades down and out. Apex applies pressure at B simultaneously. Now they've got options and they select A.
Yeah, and Ents is completely out of position, far away, and once again, no kits. You have a smoke on Glaive. He was going for a flank initially, going to come back and join up with Diha, but this is going to be desperate. This is going to be very difficult. No easy kills to find either. Nade likely to go to sandbags, but nobody's home.
Diha and Glaive send their final attempt to Vertigo into the bomb site. Flash sent up for Diha. Be blinded. Held back and headshot. Instant kill from ZYWOO, and Spinks will topple Glaive. Vitality looks strong on map 1 of Vertigo. Big clutches from Mezzi and Flames, and they're now knocking on the door of the Copenhagen Major.